Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Patty, the Dazzling Diva. I am a part-time reseller on sites such as Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. And what I have for you today is a ThredUp mystery box for jeans. It's a 50 pounds. Because it is 50 pounds, I am going to break this up into two videos because just looking at a whole bunch of jeans can get pretty boring if it's too long. So I'm going to break this up into two videos to show you what I got. I recently got a 30-pound mystery box, and that was okay. Didn't have any really great items in it, but it did have some bread and butter items that I have sold already that pretty much pay for the box, because these boxes are not expensive at all. So for the 50 pounds, it was like $50, and then had to pay for shipping and tax. I'll put the total of the box on the screen. I don't have the receipt right here in front of me, but it's very economical unless you don't get a lot of great jeans. But what I found is you at least get enough to make a decent profit on these boxes. Okay, so it has changed a lot. Before, they seemed to be a little bit better because they had two types of boxes. They had the DIY and it had a different box, and so but now they just have the DIY jeans box. So has a lot more lower quality items in it, but like I said, I still find that I still make a decent profit, and because we're coming up on the fall, this is a great time to be listing and selling jeans. All right, so let's go ahead and get started and see what I got. All right, so first is it is William Ras. I have heard of this before, and these are some black pants. Not really, I guess they could be considered jeans, but they just feel like a nice pair of casual pants. They are black. It still has some, look a little bit lighter on the screen, but it still has some color in it. Don't see a lot of flaws with it. The zipper's good, so that's pretty good. Next we have some green denim. Hope the light doesn't wash the stuff out too much, but this is going to be a pair of, let's see, Gap jeans, and these are they have a gently used look to them. So, and it has like the raw edge. I don't know, it does seem like it has some discoloration, maybe bleach staining up at the top. So because it's just Gap, I don't think that I will sell those. And colored denim can be kind of hard, especially when it's like this black and it is faded. And again, it is Gap. I'll probably have a lot of Gap jeans. I don't mind selling Gap jeans, and it does have like pulling in the front. I don't mind selling Gap jeans when it comes to like these types of boxes because it's not a lot. So I wouldn't pick these up in the thrift store. So I don't know about you, but my thrift store now has about, the jeans are now up to almost $7. So I'm not going to pay $7 for Gap jeans when I may only be able to sell it for 15 to 20 if I'm lucky. Okay, so then we have Garage jeans, size 13. So this is a junior's brand. It is black. Looks like it's kind of acid wash. I haven't heard of this brand before, so I might look it up and see how those jeans do. Again, we have, these are Zara jeans, but they are like really, really tiny. And the seat is kind of bunched up, has some wear. Not too terrible, but Doesn't seem like it would be, yeah, because look at the front and the back is all bunched up. So I will not be selling those. So far I have a yes and a maybe. So next we have this, and it's Old Navy. You can barely see the label. It is torn off. Let's see what size this is. This is size 16. They look cropped. They do have the raw hem. Not a bad wash, and because they are plus size, even though they are the inside of them are worn, the outside looks pretty good. So because they're plus size, I will go ahead and list those, because I do have good luck selling the plus size in Old Navy. These are Joe's jeans. These don't sell particularly well for me. And then have like the raw hem, but the color is just a little washed out. So let me see what size these are. It's the Nikki Mid-Rise Boyfriend. They're a 31. The crotch area doesn't look like too bad, but still doesn't seem like it would be. Oh, and then they have like the blowout in the knees. So I might look it up just to see, but I probably won't be listing those. But sometimes you can get surprised with stuff. So this is Lori Felt. I've never heard of this. It's called the Knit Clean Jean with Slim Leg. Let's see what size this is. It's a medium. They're kind of like jeggings. They look a lot worse on screen than they do in person. They are soft, but they don't seem like they are too much, but I'll look it up. You never know. Next we have, these are Levi's Premium. Nice light wash. And it is a size 24, which is kind of small, but it is button fly, so that's good. I don't see, spoke too soon. It does have some staining, so I will put this to the side, stain treat it. And in these boxes I do, because ThredUp to me is just, their jean quality sometimes is not always the best, so I do always wash the jeans that I get in these mystery boxes, because like some of the staining is like questionable. And even the jeans, especially if they're dark, even if they look like they don't need washing, I still go ahead and wash them because I'm never sure. So these are Genetic Denim, size 29. Never heard of this. It's a button fly. It is a dark wash. Has some distressing, but that doesn't look like that is something that is intentional. So I will look it up just to be familiar with this brand, but I will probably not list it because of that little tiny rip in the front that is definitely not meant to be there. So we have some black. I've been meaning to get, have you guys tried that wash that you use for black clothes or darker clothes to bring the color back? I've been meaning to get some of that. I see another reseller, but these are Paige jeans, and the black looks kind of wash out on screen, but it's actually not bad. Had some Paige jeans before that I had for a minute, but I mean, it's still a good brand, but it does have a little bit of pilling in the front, so these are not going to be sellable. That's a bummer. So far, not the greatest. So some more black jeans, and these are just Old Navy, size 0. They are slightly distressed. Well, not slightly. They do have some distressing like on the front and the knees or whatever. With it being a 0, that will probably, I will look it up because sometimes black jeans can do better than other in small sizes. So I'll see what if the size 0 in Old Navy does pretty well. And we have some American Eagle. I don't mind American Eagle, especially this looks like men's. I think this is men's. So that is good. Maybe not. I think it's women's. Because it is a 16 short. Oh, great. Look at this. Looks like somebody painted in these jeans. Had themselves a great time, hopefully. But it definitely makes these unsellable. Well, okay. Okay, then we have some shorts. They are pink Marco. Never heard of that. I will just see if my niece can wear those. They're probably not worth listing. These are, can't even really read what this brand is. Oh, it's Old Navy. Size 10 short. Does have some pulling in the front, and the seat is very, very worn. So those will not get listed. Right, so my computer crashed on me because I didn't have enough memory, so I ended up having to buy some extra storage on the cloud, which I really don't want to do, but right now it's only 99 cents a month, so it's not like too bad. But I went ahead and went through the rest of the box, and I decided not to film it because it really wasn't anything extraordinary in there. I think I saw some Hudson jeans that were in pretty good condition, but there were some good brands in there, but the condition was just horrible. So I ended up getting some mostly bread and butter type brands, but I will of course make my money back on it because the whole thing ended up with the price of the box and tax and shipping was $64.79. I got a total of 50 items in the box. It was a 50-pound box. Ended up with a total of 50 items. And here is a breakdown of what I'm keeping, what I ended up throwing away, and what I'm donating. So I ended up keeping 29 pairs. So that was about $223 per pair of jeans. I ended up just throwing away 4 pairs because they wasn't even worth donating. Major holes, they're major thinning in the crotch area. And then I ended up donating 17 pairs. So I do think that that was pretty good. I wish that I would have had some knockout pieces, like maybe, especially with it coming up to the fall, like Levi's jacket. I've gotten them in the past. I've gotten a Zara jumpsuit that I didn't realize at the time when I got it that it was a blogger favorite, so that sold for a good amount of money. The jeans that were stained ended up, the light wash jeans that I had, I ended up spraying them down with OxyClean, and it got most of the staining out, but it still had like a little bit in it. So what I'm going to do is get the powder OxyClean and soak it in that, and that should take care of the rest of the staining. OxyClean is like my preferred stain treatment that I use. What do you guys use? Do you have something that you like more, that you think works better? Have you tried OxyClean? I would be interested. I'm always interested in knowing about cleaning products, you know, because that comes with the business, knowing how to um, properly clean things and stain treat and everything, because that could have a real impact on how much you sell an item for, whether or not it is flawed. So the more you can repair an item, the better. But I don't get, when I'm out and about, I do not get items that are that leaves like a lot of repair, because I'm not a seamstress. I can do like basic things, but I prefer not to. So but anyway, so that was a pretty good, that was, well, not pretty good, that was an okay box. I'm not gonna say it was pretty good, but I think that it was worth the money. I'll probably end up getting another one just to see if it turns out to be a little bit better. And I'm gonna keep up with the what's selling in it, revisit it in 3 months, see how much money I made out of the box. If you've gotten these boxes, let me know. So have you gotten any of these boxes lately? Do you like any of these boxes? What other type of mystery boxes have you gotten that you found have been profitable? I am looking at different types of inventory. I am in a smaller town, and so I don't have access to a lot of great brands. I do watch a reseller that gets nothing but like online things. So there are some boxes online that I've been contemplating getting. But if you have a favorite, go ahead and leave it below for me. And thank you guys so much for tuning in and sticking with me. If you found anything interesting, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you like this content. And also go ahead and subscribe, as I like to do What Sold With Me, unboxing, and also tips and tricks. Okay, thank you so much. Have a great day.